Hello, my name is D-Bex Fangirl on YouTube, and I have just started recently working with polymer clay, so I wanted to do a quick video and show all the stuff that I've made. So this will be my cake video. I'm going to show off all the cakes I've done so far. So the very first cake that I ever made was this red velvet cake. This is the very first thing I ever made with clay, and didn't turn out too badly, actually. I'll probably will remake it at some point. When I was making it, I didn't realize I was using the translucent clay. I thought I was using regular white clay, but I actually kind of like how it turned out with the translucent. This slice, they've got little strawberries on top. And as you can see, this is supposed to be like a necklace and earrings set, which is how I envision all of the cakes I've been making, as the slices being the earrings and then the cakes being the necklaces. I think it makes kind of cute. Those ones are actually finished and I've worn them a couple of times. Then this was the second one I ever made, which again I think turned out pretty good. This is a Black Forest cake, which if you've never had Black Forest cake is chocolate cake with, usually chocolate cake with white icing and cherry jam or some sort of cherry pie filling. So there's cherries on the top, and then I've got the chocolate shavings on the side there. And that's the earring. These ones I have little stones on, you can see. That's the Black Forest cake. So then I made, let's see, the next thing I made after those was a chocolate raspberry cake, which looks like that. Raspberries on top. I did lose a raspberry at one point. It was right there, so I need to replace that at some point. And that's that. These are the slices. Obviously, I haven't made this into the full jewelry set yet, with the fish hooks and the chain. The first two were the only two I've done that so far with. That's the chocolate raspberry. So then, this one is supposed to be an orange dreamsicle cake. I think it's cute, but I didn't get the color quite right, and I don't think it looks edible, is the problem with this one. Again, I'm pretty new to clay, so I was just kind of experimenting with some stuff. So it was supposed to have some blueberries on the top, and just, yeah, the colors aren't quite right. So it's cute, but definitely doesn't look like a real cake. Unless you used a lot of food coloring, which is not usually appetizing. That's those. So then I have a chocolate Diablo cake, which is a chocolate chili pepper cake. It's made with Mexican chocolate, which is kind of spicy. And it's the red on the outside. So when you put this cake together with its slices, it makes a spiral on the top. You can kind of see, like that. The next one's a chocolate fudge, triple chocolate fudge cake, which this was one of the experiments when I was first learning to work with clay. I was trying to make like kind of a chocolate fudge sauce, and I think it turned out just a little bit too messy. I'm not real fond of this one, but you can kind of see what I was going for. The drips are on purpose, if you're wondering. I just don't like how it turned out. So that's those. Then we've got chocolate strawberry cheesecake, which actually, this is a copy of a real cheesecake that my friend's boyfriend makes. And he made one for her birthday, and I said that I would try and make it in clay. And it looks pretty much exactly like this. So I was pretty happy with how that turned out. That's how his real cake looks. And it is delicious, with the chocolate on the bottom and then the strawberry cheesecake layer. That's that. Then the next few cakes, I actually really like how these turned out. This one is a cotton candy cake. Normally I'm not a big fan of pastel colors, but I think this one actually turned out really cute. I put some roses on the top there. That's the cotton candy cake. And then I made a Swedish princess cake, which looks like this. I've never actually had Swedish princess cake. I'm pretty sure that this is like a strawberry jam, and then there's like a cream frosting layer. There's a bakery near me that makes strawberry princess cupcakes, so maybe at some point I'll have to go get one of those. So that's those cakes. Next, I have a rainbow cake, which turned out okay. The colors I think I got pretty good. The problem with this one was when I was slicing it, I didn't slice it carefully enough, and I ended up cutting it in half instead of making it kind of jut out a little bit. So I ended up with 3 slices for this cake, and I'm thinking if I turn this one into jewelry, what I'll do is make 2 of the slices earrings and then use the extra slice to just kind of hang off the cake as like another charm on the pendant. I think you can still kind of get the idea that it's supposed to be a cake. That's the rainbow cake. Then I made a confetti cake. This one, I'm not real happy with how the colors turned out. This is actually my second attempt at making a confetti cake. The colors just, I can't quite get them right on the confetti, so I probably will make another one of these at some point. That's those. And then the last cake I have is a lemon cake, which I just made this past week, and it turned out pretty good, except that it turned out a little bit too big. I was trying to make the cake layers really thick, and it just turned out a little bit too giant. And I put a sunflower up on the top and some leaves. So I still think it's really cute, but I don't know if it's necessarily going to be wearable as a jewelry piece. It's just a little bit too chunky. But some people like really chunky stuff, so maybe somebody else would like it. That's my lemon cake. So yeah, that's all the cakes I've made so far, and hope you enjoyed it.